Good morning to each and every one of you, and welcome to beautiful, slightly overcast Barbados. Just beautiful conditions where we are. I guess by now you all have all guessed it, Nikki Beach. This is just on the seaside of Port Ferdinand. A beautiful area, absolutely stunning conditions down here this morning. Definitely some threatening rain clouds, as you can see in the distance. So this morning we have our rain shield, and we may be using that today, but either which way, good morning to all of you who've seen already. I have been showing off this morning. Yes, I am allowed to do some teasing, and yesterday I did very little. So I thought, well, today what I do is I will start off the morning with a beautiful, beautiful sea bath. Now, before I take you in there, I gotta show you something else. So I've been working this morning. As you all know, I'm Olympically trained in many different activities. And one of those activities that I hold the gold medal in is called beach graffiti. Now, that has not been done every 4 years, but whenever it comes around, I walk away with the gold medal, of course. And this is my story, and I will tell you the ending that goes with it. So here we go again. Before we start off though, I made a mistake on Saturday. I forgot to say our serenity prayer. So I asked forgiveness for that, and this morning I'm going to start off with that first of all, so that we make sure that we thank God for everything and we ask Him for the peace that He will give us as long as we strive to make it that way. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. So, I just mentioned to you a couple of seconds ago, I was going to show you about my Olympic skills in graffiti. Happy Valentines to all of my EMC members. I know my angel is on here, so my darling, happy Valentines to you, and to everyone else. This is our EMC Valentine's greeting. Now, I don't have a picture of this. I'll come back here in a little while after I finish, and if it is still here, I'll take a picture, but I want you to see it because this is my Valentine's gift to all of you all. Happy Valentine's Day, all EMC members. I could leave it stationary on that for the entire day and finish the vlog right here, but I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't do that. I got a lot of swimming and stuff to do with you all guys. So I'm going to rest our body just right here at the foot of this here. We're going to go for a swim, and then we're going to take a little stroll. To all of you that I met yesterday, hello. Haven't brought your photos yet, because yesterday when I went home I said just to relax, just to enjoy myself, talk to my angel and spend some time with her online, which I did multiple times throughout the day. Can't get through a day without seeing her, so I always spend some time with her, of course. It is the month of love, and for this month, not only this month alone, because it's 12 months a year, I am sort of like a Romeo. I know some of y'all may know that already, or already have come to that conclusion, but I'm a slight bit romantic, you know, just a little eeny beeny bit, but it's enough just to make me get through the day and stuff, you know. I try to keep it discreet a little bit, so what you're seeing maybe is only 1% of how I actually am. Poor girl, when she gets back here, you can imagine the love she's going to get after 16 months. Oh my goodness. Let's start right here with a beautiful skimming 360. The conditions are absolutely perfect this morning. Before I go, I'll let you know that the sea conditions, nice, sweet, real nice, cooler breezes are skimming across the water than actually in the water. The water this morning is what you have to call perfect. Jacuzzi style, warm and lovely. Here we go, guys, enjoy this. The showers of blessings are coming, so we're going to interrupt the silent for a minute. We're going to go and get our rain apparatus, and we're going to start walking through the water with an umbrella. You imagine how comical this is going to be if people don't see the camera in my hand. So, that's all right though. We like to you know, bring attention to the EMC. So that's what we're going to do this morning. I think I can get an umbrella with EMC painted on it. So when people think, wait, where's that crazy guy from? They will know exactly where I'm from. A place that enjoys life, a place that really doesn't care if you get wet or anything like that. We're just going to protect our equipment. So while I'm doing that, I'll just give you a little visual something here while I put my stuff in place to make sure that we're prepared to face these weather conditions and save our equipment as always. Most important thing right now is to do that, because I don't want there to be a day that you don't enjoy with me. So I'm going to rest you down in sand for a second, make sure and get my rain shield, get myself prepared, and we're going to start our day from there. There we go. Enjoy the little bit of water and sea coming up. And we are ready to roll. As you can hear the pitter, patter, coming down. So you know what's going on right now, a little rain. Barbados Coast Guard doing their morning runs up and down the coastline. Now Nikki Bar, don't know what's happening with this. Online it's just saying closed. It doesn't say any more about when reopening dates or anything. I'm not too sure. I've seen all the furnishing that was in here move, so the only thing I'm really seeing is the shell right now. So I don't know what the proposed plans are for here. But as you can see, it was a beautiful, beautiful low. Any of you that have been here before will remember how lovely Nikki Bar was when it was in its full swing. Now today we're going to be adjusting a little bit on levelness, because I'm turning up and down with my hand as well as holding a brolly. So it's a little bit of a slight bit of a little challenge. Nothing that we can't get over, nothing that we haven't dealt with before. But bear with me as I attempt to get through this pier section here with a very broad brolly. It's a beautiful morning. As you can see, this is going into Six Men's Bay. We're in Six Men's Bay actually, but we're going to be walking down below fishing village known as Six Men's Fishing Village, just waiting on a set, trying to time the set to make sure we can get around, because right in front of the rocks is some sand, but it drops off really quickly just beyond where the rocks are. So I just want to make sure and keep our equipment well stocked. Now I don't remember being able to walk down here for a long time. Well, when I say that, I mean before I started my vlogs. I don't actually remember the live vlogs. I don't remember being able to walk around here. I think you know, there was a big old home that was located right on this point where Nikki Beach Bar is, and there was a bay that went right into the road itself, so you really couldn't have walked around before. But a lot of things have changed since they built this section here for Nikki Beach Bar. Okay, now on the catamaran, the other day down here, had an amazing sail. This is where we found lots of turtles. So when you find the cats going this far northward, this is where they would usually come, and just off of this section here. You can see there are a lot of vessels in port today. Conditions today, it's raining love. That's all I can tell you all. Warm splatters, beautiful, beautiful day in Barbados. Just gonna make myself a little bit around these rocks here so I can get to a little higher sand section. Now down here you really can't do a high tide, because there's really no beach to walk on. The beach down here has suffered a lot over the years. The erosion down here in Six Men's Bay has been sort of like horrific. This is one of the areas that's very noticeable, because all the homes that were on the beachfront property had to be relocated because of the lack of land area and how the sea was coming up and actually hitting their walls. So yeah, that had to be relocated. A lot of the homes down here, we'll talk about that as we get a little further down. But this is the main fishing village. These are manchineel trees, majority of them in this area. So, but don't worry, we have our umbrella with us this morning, so we're going to be fine. No blistering on us, that's for sure. We are a little smarter than that now. Sea conditions down here for swimming. There's some little sections with sand and stuff, but as you can see, majority of this area is coral reef just off of here. Beautiful, beautiful conditions. I mean, I'm really in heaven right now. You don't mind this little bit of rain? My sister from the east, get your memory catcher out and take something for me, because I know you gotta be seeing it. I am not seeing it down here this morning. I'm just seeing the daybreak. By no means am I going to be able to see the sunrise this morning, but you can see the golden glows just beyond Nikki Bar there. Beautiful. Just a stunning morning. One more time, just going to be doing a little maneuvering and setting up and working around with the equipment. Alright, manchineel trees all along here. As I said before, we have up our umbrella. I wouldn't be walking under here if I didn't have this umbrella, that's for sure. And not that a couple of little drops that I may get, because I'm not really stopping. Not that they may blister me, but well, actually, I should rephrase that. Not that they will blister me, but they may blister me. So I won't be taking that chance for sure. I don't mess around with manchineels at all. Now this is a small fishing town of Six Men's Bay. They have little sections here, like little booths for each of the vendors. Very similar to what you would find, or what you used to find in Oistins. But as you know, Oistins now has much larger structures and a much bigger fish market. But this is sort of like fits well, because this is the real quaint, quiet west coast. It's sort of like a section that has been left behind. You can see all the inland section there is mainly all chattel homes. This is as it used to be. However, what you may not realize is there were homes all along this stretch of beach here on the seaside as well, on the west side of the road. I remember when I first started surfing, well actually before that, when we used to go down to North Point Beach Resort for the swimming competitions and stuff, and also on a weekend with my parents. I remember when we used to pass there, all of the homes on this section, you used to have to look between the chattel homes to see the ocean in this area. There was a much bigger beach section here. The erosion is down here is even more than last time that we were here, because last time we were here we walked around those rocks there quite comfortably. I don't know if you remember that, but if you look back at some of our vlogs, you remember we came straight across here on beach section itself. So they have had a lot of movement of sand. They have had a few west swells or northish west swells recently. So, you know, that may have also contributed to the way it is right now. But these boulders, we walked right around the outer section here before. We didn't actually have to go through the inside. So you'll see it is sort of an area that is a traditional Barbados. So those small Moses, we call the boats here Moses. A lot of people call them rowboats, we call them Moses. They're all along here. A lot of these people would use these here to get out to the larger vessels on the outside. You won't find any ice boats in this area in general. If you find it's one or two of them that may be moored here that would fish and then go into Bridgetown and take off the catches there, because they're not bringing large catches on this beach at all. Only something you could really bring in the small boats. A dunks tree, oh my goodness, and they have dunks on it. Hold the moment, stop right there and pin it, because we have dunks. A little bit green, but don't mind. These are the delicious dunks. Unlike the other fruit that we usually see on the beach, these are delicious. Anyone that says they're not delicious, they're just trying to tease me, because these things are heavenly. Not all of them though, I will tell you. I have to be honest, not all of them. Some of them are a little bit bitter, some are a little bit dry. Some of them will edge your teeth so bad you could cut a piece of steak with it. So that is how it is down here with all the different fruit and stuff. Only difference is between these and the other fruit that we're not going to call the names this morning is these are mostly delicious and lovely. There's a Brady's Bar down here as well. This is Brady's Bar on the West Coast section. You'll find here busy, especially on like a Friday night and a Saturday night, and also through the week as well, but mainly the night times and stuff like that. You'll find a lot of action going on down here. Birds everywhere on the beach this morning, just having a wonderful time, running all around. Just beautiful. It looks to me like the rain has eased off a little bit, so I'm going to put you all do a little standing again, get rid of this rain shield, and then hopefully take you for another swim. But I have to be strategic about this, because a lot of this is coral area. But if I get the brolly put up, at least I know for sure it'll only be a matter of time till I can hit that water somewhere, even if I just go in and kneel down just for you guys. So we're going to treat you with a little bit of seawater on Monday morning. Just bear with me 1 second. I'll set you up here. Make sure you take everything into consideration and do not lick down my umbrella. Here we go, 1 second. Not a bad view, and I'm going to keep quiet as well, so it's sort of like double pleasure. Now that must be one of the loneliest times you all have ever had in the morning. I mean, missing me talking, I know it's got to be really difficult, but I'm back, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm not going to leave you alone again. I will talk even if I have to deal with my umbrella. Now imagine, homes were all here. Now these boats and stuff, obviously are utilizing the area where the homes were to pull them up for dry, you know, to do their maintenance and stuff. And they used to have small pockets here that they used to do this before as well. But all here would have had chattel homes originally right around this area. Sorry about what we're seeing, but at least I'd rather see it in trash cans than see it on the ground. So that's a positive thing. Our wax cement plant way down the distance. The jetty off of the fish pot. in the distance as well. Still getting some little sprinkles. You could see up in the, when we look to the east, grayish. That's an indication more rain's coming in my direction right now. So I'll be pulling back up our shield again. But just so you can enjoy something really nice, have a look at this photo up until I get the shield going up. Just give me a second to set you up somewhere on the dry, just to make sure that we don't get everything soaking wet. As I can see, this morning it's going to be a little bit challenging with the weather, so we're going to make this one too long. I really, you know, the main reason for us coming together in the morning is so we can say hello, we can thank God for each of our lives, that we can see our family and friends and those that we love who come on here every day or come on once in a while. You know, it's just a gathering point for us, and it's all of the EMC that contribute to this every morning, the love, care and attention. All right, now this is definitely a very noticeable change at the end of the beach here to when we were here last time. There was sand covering most of those rocks down there. That has shifted. So, you know, this is what happens, as I said. You know, sand does move. It's not consistent on this side, especially in this area here, and that is why the homes were relocated, because, as I said before, all here would have been little small chattel homes in the years gone by. Anyone that remembers Six Man Bay will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's very, very scenic. It was a real lazy little fishing town. Very similar to that now still, but nothing like it used to be in the days gone by for sure. Well, not as quaint as it used to be in the days gone by. Lots of vessels off of Barbados. Everyone wants to come here. I'm counting 4 masts immediately off of the Port St. Charles Island. That's where they do their immigration and customs and stuff. If you have a yacht and you're staying at Port St. Charles, you can actually come there and do all your clearances and stuff, rather than having to go in town and then come down here. And as you can see, my yacht's on the outside. I told you the other day that I have my smaller yacht on the inside. That's my smaller yacht there, just behind that tug. And over the outside is my larger yacht. I decided to bring that in because I realized that I didn't bring my drone with me this time. So I brought my helicopter in case I want to do some aerial views of the island. So that's what that's doing out there. I've talked to the captains this morning. They're aware that some of you may be joining me after. So don't say that you're coming, because I know that half of you that say you're coming don't turn up. So I would like you just to turn up right at the Port St. Charles jetty and join me. I'll be out there another half an hour or so, awaiting your company. We're going to just stroll back in this general direction now, see some scenery in the other way, because as I always say, when you walk in Barbados and you reverse the direction, you see things that you did not see when you were walking the other way. So I like to walk back this way as well, as we're at a small beach this morning. And I also want to go back to somewhere that I can take you in to say goodbye as I swim for the final time. So we're just going to stroll back in this way. Lots of cruise ships coming in. Saw some on the outside this morning. You know, the Barbados is active. You know, we are definitely open for all types of business. Land-based, cruise-based, it makes no difference. You want to see Barbados, you can get to Barbados in some form or fashion. For those that are on the island, well, this is what you're expecting today. We've had these conditions before. This is seasonal. This is nothing unusual. You know, scattered showers, gusty winds. This is something that we find at this time in February and March. You know, as we come into Easter time, these are the perfect conditions. The winds will probably get a little bit stronger. Now, we are expecting, I said we are expecting a swell probably about 3 or 4 weeks in a row, and we have not seen that swell yet. But there is supposedly a fairly big swell coming in over the next couple of days. So hopefully I'll be able to take you out on some of the beaches, show you some of the breaks, show you where we normally look at that's calm and peaceful, and show you what it looks like when you get a swell that's coming in, so you can see the differences. Now, the clouds this morning, heavenly, beautiful, beautiful details. Right up and above us, no, just too much dense cloud, but the actual breakaway clouds are low down, just stunning. Really, really beautiful. Morning, Governor. Sorry for holding you up, man. Yes, a beautiful, beautiful day. Morning, gentlemen. Y'all want us to wave at my friends from all over the world? Say hi to us in Barbados. Just wave at my friends from all over the world. Good, man. Thanks, man. Welcome to you all, guys. Thanks, huh? Have a blessed day, fellas. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful day in Barbados. I don't know if you're being able to pick it up with the resolution that we have, but over in distance, there are approximately 6 people in the water over there now swimming. Actually, way more than that now I'm coming around the corner. That is one of the most favorite places for people on the west coast to go and see, and that's just down here, just by the Port Ferdinand, Port St. Charles area, because that whole area has been sheltered with outer brick walls and stuff. So just lovely, lovely, calm, placid conditions. Mr. Giddens, if you need me to write your boss a letter and let him know not to disturb you in EMC time, please let me know, sir. Just give me the address. I'll take care of it for you. I don't know if you'll be having a job or if you might join the retired group, but I can still write it for you. That is not a problem. So, good morning to you, sir. You deal with what you have to deal with. Be cool and get yourself back down here to Barbados. You owe me a greeting. You owe me a handshake. We talked about that before. So when you come back to Barbados, we're not missing that one. We're going to get rid of that early in the game. You can see the amount of people down here swimming now. I mean, it's really, really popular. You'll find a lot of locals hanging out just by the actual jetty that goes to Port St. Charles. That's something that's been going on for eons, not just in Port St. Charles, but that area has always been an area that you find a lot of locals relaxing on the morning. Nowhere here to swim, so we're just going to make our way back, see if our heart's still there, and say our farewells at that point, so the EMC can once again wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day, full of love, full of joy, full of positiveness. And don't worry, you know, I love my lady. She is thousands of kilometers away, but it makes no difference. My love is as strong as it has ever been, and beyond that, I love God, and God I don't actually see. I am always with him though, and my angel is always with me. So don't mind. It's a beautiful Valentine's Day for me because I know she's online this morning, so I have her company, and then I'll be talking to her later on. To all of you that this morning are feeling a little bit lonely, feeling a little bit lost, just look around. You're seeing this morning. Imagine the ones this morning that are waking up with no one to speak to, no one to go online and say hello to, no one to get love from, no one to get care from. Are you feeling that sad and lonely now? You shouldn't be, to be honest with you, because you're on board right now with 51 people direct, 52 people direct. And these are all here to do one thing and one thing only, and that's to share happiness, peace, and joy, and hope with everyone that comes on here this morning. We all do that because we all know that when we give it away, we will receive it. So when we're asked by God to give away happiness and kindness and love, and to love your fellow man, you know, you can understand and appreciate you will be getting that back from him tenfold. I want to jump on that jetty this morning, but when I saw all these signs up, no trespassing and everything else, well, I decided if my conductor saw me doing that, he would reprimand me, so I can't be doing that. If it wasn't for him though, I would have done our stationary from on that jetty this morning for sure. But you know him, he will put me on Facebook and let everybody see me up on a jetty that says no trespassing. I got him covered though, you don't mind. He can be up there watching on his beach volleyball. I just hope his vision is not impaired so much that he can't come back here and see us, because he is supposed to come back to Barbados very soon. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Barbados. You can see all the people out here swimming. Heaven. Well, you know, I went in there. When I finish with you all, I am putting on my beach bag, I am putting my camera on my brolly, and I'm going for a swim right across this whole lagoon. I would take you with me, but can't do it this morning. Anyhow, folks, we're back to our starting point. We are back to the theme of today. Love is all about love. Love your fellow man. Love those around you. If they don't appreciate the love, it's not a problem. You give the love. You've had the freedom. You've had the opportunity. And I can assure you, someone today will be so happy for your smile. Someone today will greet your good morning as a promise of a new day and promises of hope and something lovely to come. So try and share it around, folks. We all need love. So remember, there are a lot of us that don't have it around us right now. And I use the word us, but I have mine around me all the time. That's not a problem. Beautiful, beautiful Port Ferdinand. All right, so we're going to say goodbye, and we're going to look in this general direction. We're going to do a photo op. We're going to let everyone say their goodbyes to all their friends and their loved ones who are on here with them this morning. Thank you for joining me in a rainy day in Barbados. It is beautiful. Rain doesn't bother me at all. All the plants are looking better. I'm hearing whistling frogs around my home now on a morning, and on a night I wasn't hearing them for a little while, because when it gets dry they sort of like go and hide, but they're back out again in their numbers. You can see the birds are down here feeding on the beach, healthy beach. As you can see, people are having a wonderful time and appreciating the joys and the serenity that come with the Barbados ocean and the healing capabilities that it has. Have a great day, everyone. Here's your photo op. Please bid your friends goodbye. Farewell for now, and happy Valentine's Day to you all. To my angel, my heart comes out right now, and I'm sending it in your direction. So catch it, hold on to it, and bring it back to me when you're ready to come down the road. Have a happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Love you all. Peace and love from Barbados.